Welcome back to Amazing Home Hacks. Today I will show you how I made these amazing puzzle-shaped wall tiles, and then how I customized them to create a great piece of wall art for our guest bedroom. I started off with a sheet of pre-cut 2 foot by 4 foot MDF boards that's a 1/4 inch thick that I picked up at a home center. I marked off the board into 8 1 foot by 1 foot squares. Then I made a cardboard cutout of a puzzle tile with a variety of notches. It doesn't have to be exactly the same size as the tiles you want to make, as you only use certain elements of it to create the pattern for each of the tiles you make. Once I traced a unique puzzle shape onto each tile, I cut them out with a jigsaw. A quick sand will smooth out the edges. Next, I cut a piece of stock into 1 by 1 strips. These are fastened to the outside edge of each puzzle piece. The middle pieces will each have 1 outside edge, and the 4 corners will each have 2 outside edges. They are glued and clamped into place to make a firm bond. Here all 8 pieces interlock together. Add a little piece of stock to the back of the tiles so they will sit flush against the wall when installed. Next up is a coat of primer. This is followed up with a few coats of the finish color. This is going above the crib we bought for our granddaughter when she comes to visit. We're adding a quote, the birth stats, and a photo. For this, I'm using a Cricut machine to make stencils. If you don't have this machine, there's other alternatives you can use, including pre-cut letters from a craft store. I'm ready to install this over the crib. For the bottom row of tiles, I positioned a 1 by 1 strip across the 4 tiles and screwed them into place to connect them all together. Then I mounted another strip of 1 by 1 board to the wall that lines up with the backer strip I just installed. Using pilot holes, I fastened the row of tiles to the wall using screws that will make the mount invisible. I add a second 1 by 1 strip to the wall to hold the top row of tiles. These are installed 1 by 1, secured using screws inserted through pilot holes in the top of the tiles. So there you have it. I left some blank tiles for future additions. It turns out I'll need to get to work on those soon. We just learned there's another grandchild on the way. As promised, here's a list of materials and tools you need to complete this project. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any new amazing home hacks.